Hey ladies, Alexia here at AMIClubwear. Today I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to care for and wash your AMI clothes. The clothes that we sell here require a little bit more delicate care than say your t-shirts or jeans that you typically just throw in the washer. And I have 4 examples today that I'm going to show you on how to care for your clothes so you can get the best and most wear out of them. So this is one of our wonderful items here at AMI. It has a lace detail on the top, as you can see, and so this is definitely going to be something that I want to hand wash. I don't want to put this in the washing machine. I need to treat this really gently. So the first step that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to check the tag just to make sure that it doesn't say dry clean only and to get an idea of the material that it is. So this is actually called viscose, and it also has some spandex in it. So we can hand wash this. The first step I'm going to do is fill up a bucket like this one with cold water, and I'm going to add some Woolite detergent into the water. And Woolite is really recommended for gentle clothes. It's kind of renowned for really caring for those delicate items. So you just follow the directions in the back. This requires up to line 1 of detergent, so you're just going to pour that in there, and you're going to stick the dress in, and you're going to gently agitate it in the water. So when you're doing this, you just really want to make sure that you're not being rough with the clothes. If you have, like, say any kind of visible stain on the garment, I suggest pre-treating it first. So you would want to do that before you put it into the water. You can use one of these items like Resolve. You leave on for like 5 minutes before you put it into the water. Or you got this Resolve stain stick, which is really good if you wear the dress, say, on a Saturday night and you get a stain on it. You got some cranberry juice. You just stick it on there, and you can leave this on up to a week. So that's a really great option to help get the stains out before your laundry day. Also, I suggest you ladies carry around some shout wipes in your purse or your clutch. This is going to be really good for treating stains on the spot. Sometimes when you're removing your clothes or you're putting them on, you accidentally get some deodorant stains on your dress. So a really quick tip to just take it off very easily and smoothly is to use some old pantyhose and just grab it and gently rub the deodorant, and you'll see it comes right off. There's no need to wash. There's no need to use any type of water or soap. And it's just a really great tip whenever you're in a pinch for deodorant stain removal. Voila! So then you're just going to go ahead and gently rub that stain. You're gonna just kind of work it in there, I'd say, for a good 3 to 5 minutes. And then you're going to take it out gently, and you're gonna put it in something like a colander, and you're just gonna run it under cold water to get most of the soapy water out. You would then fill up another bucket or the same bucket with some cold, clean water, put it in there, and just kind of work it so that the suds are coming out. And then you're going to want to gently wring it, not too roughly, not too tightly. Be really gentle with the lace when you're wringing this. And you can either set this in a towel, unfold the towel. I like to roll the whole thing out on the floor and lay the item in and kind of roll it up into the towel, and then I'll step on the towel to get all of that water out. This just helps to dry it faster. And then you're going to get a plastic hanger. This is a really good option because it has the little hooks to help keep the clothes on. And just ever so gently hang it up. I actually would suggest laying this one out to dry, but if you don't have room for that, you can just go ahead and hang it up. So another option for hanging this to dry, which probably would be better for this particular dress, is one of these little pant hangers because it has the plastic clips, and I would actually hang this upside down. So you can use multiple items on this particular hanger. I like it because it conserves space. So you would just clip it on there gently at the bottom and hang that up. Right here I have this beautiful red sweater dress, and this is a special item because of the type of material that it's made out of. It's going to be typically a little bit thicker and more prone to showing any type of misshaping if you dry it incorrectly. Also, I have to consider the color, and you should do this with all of your items. Like for instance, common sense, never wash anything that's deeply colored like this red item with something that's yellow, white, you know, something that's going to absorb that color. For this particular dress, the first thing I'm going to do is take off the belt, because the belt really isn't washable, and if it does have any kind of stains on it or you need to wash it, I suggest taking that to the dry cleaner. And dry cleaning is always an option for our clothes, but sometimes it's just better to do it yourself. It's faster, costs a lot less money, and the clothes are in your care, so you're not going to have to worry about how the dry cleaners are treating your clothes. So now that I removed the belt, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the bucket with any other red items that I have. And again with cold water, and I'm going to wash it just like I did the lace dress previously. One thing that's going to help me here, in case you do say have like a black item in there too, or any other colors, this is a color catcher sheet from Shout, and I really find these useful because they absorb the excess dyes that are in the water from washing. So you can just stick like half a sheet in there while you're washing, and you'll see the sheet actually picking up the color and turning red. So you're going to wash that, rinse it just like the other dress, and you're going to wring this very gently. Once again, it is a sweater dress, so treat it kindly. And then the way I like to dry my sweater dresses, again with the same kind of rolling technique as the last dress. Once I actually have pressed the water out of this, I'm going to get another dry towel, and I'm going to just lay this flat. You don't want to hang sweater dresses because the shoulders will typically get misshapen or they'll get stretched out. If you have like a sweater drying rack, you can also buy those at Walmart or Target. Those are also a really good option. Sometimes you're a little bit pressed for time. You don't really have time to sit there and hand wash something. So a really great option for certain items that aren't too delicate is this Tide wash bag or any other type of lingerie bag. This is a really good quality one because the mesh is very fine, so you're not going to have things coming out of the holes or anything getting inside of it. And what you would want to do is put the item inside of the bag and put it in your washing machine on a gentle cycle. So if you don't have a gentle or delicate cycle, I don't suggest that you put it in with a regular cycle. It's too rough. So you're just going to put it right in there and stick it in the machine. You can put in light colors with your color catcher sheet, and the washing machine will do the washing for you. Some girls like to use fabric softener on some of their items. I really suggest it for certain items that have a cotton texture like this one. This has some cotton in it. And the way you would do this if you're hand washing it and you don't put it in with your washing machine is you would put a little bit of fabric softener in on your rinse bucket. So when you have actually washed the soap out and this is your clean water for rinsing, stick in a little bit of fabric softener and let that sit in there for about 5 minutes, and then you're just going to wring it gently again and hang to dry, and your item will be nice and cuddly soft. Here we have this beautiful satin dress with a rhinestone detail. I got this here at AMI, and one of the things about this is since it does have a physical decoration, you really want to protect it, and you also want to protect the material that it's on from getting snagged. So one of the things I suggest doing is using a painter's or masking tape to go ahead and tape over the decorations, and that way it makes your washing process a lot easier. So here is our satin dress all taped up and ready to go into the bucket for hand washing. The tape is really going to help protect the satin from being snagged by the rhinestones, and also will help keep the rhinestones from falling off. So you knock out 2 birds with 1 stone with that one. You're just going to be very gentle with this. Make sure you use a bucket that doesn't have any rough edges because satin is a very delicate material. And if you find like all of this is just And if you find that all of this is just a little bit too much work for you, you can always dry clean, just pay a little bit extra. I never really recommend putting our items in the dryer, especially if it's a synthetic material, because you run the risk of melting it, snagging it. There are so many things that could happen. So a lot of your items, once they're dry, are going to come out a little bit wrinkled, and you can either use a gentle synthetic setting on your iron to get those wrinkles out, or you can use a steamer. This is an industrial steamer that we have here at AMI, but they sell personal use steamers at Walmart, Target, Kohl's, you know, major retailers. And these are really great because you can actually just get right in there, and it's so easy just to steam those wrinkles out, and you don't have to worry about the fabric melting. Thanks for watching my washing video, ladies. I hope that you found my tips informative and helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or ideas for other videos, just make sure to comment in the box below. Thanks for watching.